This is the story of Amara, a young woman who trusted the people closest to her and paid the price. But this isn't a tragedy, it's a comeback story. A story of pain, betrayal, and ultimate power. So sit back, because for the next 10 minutes, you're going to hear a story that might just change how you see loyalty, ambition, and yourself. Amara was born into a wealthy family, but not a loving one. Her parents were cold. Her older brother, ruthless. Her younger sister, spoiled. Amara was the quiet one, the bookworm, the dreamer. She didn't want the family business, the spotlight, or the pressure. All she wanted was peace. But her family had other plans. See, the family owned a powerful media empire, millions in revenue, connections in high places, and they were preparing to pass it down to the next generation. Amara? She was the last in line, or so she thought. At 21, she got a call. Her father wanted her at the boardroom for a special announcement. She arrived, dressed modestly, unsure why she was even invited. The announcement? Her father was retiring early. But instead of naming her brother as CEO like everyone expected, he named Amara. Silence. Tension. Her brother's jaw clenched. Her mother stared, stone-faced. Her sister looked like she'd seen a ghost. Amara was shocked. "Why me?" she asked. Her father smiled. "Because you're the only one who hasn't tried to manipulate her way to the top." She didn't realize it then, but that smile hid 1,000 lies. At first, everything seemed perfect. Amara stepped into the role of humility, surrounded by staff who respected her quiet strength. She brought fresh ideas, listened more than she spoke, and gained the loyalty of people who had been ignored for years. But the walls were closing in. Within 6 months, her brother had leaked false stories to the press. Her sister secretly sold internal data to competitors. Her own mother? She used her influence on the board to launch a vote of no confidence. And her father? The same man who gave her the role. He vanished, resigned, and sold off 30% of the company under a shell corporation. Amara was left holding the bag. No support, no allies, and a company on the edge of collapse. That's when she realized they never wanted her to succeed. They gave her power so they could watch her fall. It was never a gift. It was a trap. And she had two choices: quit or fight back. So she fought. Amara dug deep. She built a new inner circle, young minds with no ties to the old family legacy. She rebranded the company, focused on new media instead of outdated formats, and launched a streaming platform aimed at Gen Z. She refused to play their game. She created her own. By the time her brother's scandals hit the news, he was already under investigation. Her sister was exposed in a whistleblower report, and her mother quietly stepped down from every public board position. Amara didn't get revenge through anger. She got it through results. Today, Amara's platform is valued at over $900 million. She's been on the cover of magazines. And when asked how she survived betrayal from her own blood, she always says the same thing. Loyalty isn't something you're born into. It's something you build. And the best part? She never once had to raise her voice. She just made sure they could no longer silence her.